Why your dream life is making you miserable. You finally got what you wanted. Maybe it was the job, the apartment, the relationship, the body, the number in your bank account. Whatever it was, you worked for it, you earned it, and then you got it. And for a moment, it felt exactly the way you imagined it would. Then the feeling left, and now you're standing inside the life you built, wondering why it feels like it belongs to someone else. This isn't a personal failure. It isn't ingratitude. It isn't a sign that something is wrong with you. It has a name. Psychologists call it the arrival fallacy, the mistaken belief that reaching a destination will make you permanently happy. That once you get there, the restlessness stops, the hunger fades. The work finally pays off in the currency of contentment. It doesn't work that way. It never did. But nobody warns you about this before you spend years chasing the dream. Here's what actually happens. The human brain is not designed for satisfaction. It's designed for pursuit. For thousands of years, survival depended on wanting more. More food, more shelter, more safety. That drive kept our ancestors alive. And it's still running in your nervous system right now, completely indifferent to the fact that you already have enough. So the moment you arrive, the brain does what it always does. It resets. It looks around, finds the next horizon, and starts pulling you toward it. Not because your life is insufficient, because your brain is doing exactly what it was built to do. The dream life doesn't make you miserable. The mismatch between what you expected to feel and what you actually feel, that's what breaks you quietly. And here's where it gets harder. Because most people's dream life wasn't even theirs to begin with. Think about how you built the picture in your head, the career path, the lifestyle, the definition of success. How much of that came from you, genuinely, deeply, originally? And how much came from your parents, your culture, your Instagram feed, the quietly suffocating pressure to want what everyone around you seemed to want? Most people spend a decade chasing a dream they inherited, not chosen, inherited. And then they arrive, look around at the life they were supposed to want, and feel nothing. And the silence of that nothing is one of the loneliest feelings in the world. So what do you do with this? You don't abandon ambition. You don't lower your standards. You don't convince yourself that wanting things is the problem. Those are the wrong conclusions. The right one is simpler and more honest. You stop chasing arrival, and you start building attachment. Attachment to the process, to the daily work that moves you somewhere, to the people in the room with you while it's happening, to the version of yourself that shows up, imperfect, uncertain, still moving. That version of you doesn't need to arrive anywhere to feel like something, because something is already happening right now. The happiest people you know, really, genuinely happy, not performing happiness. They're not the ones who got everything they wanted. They're the ones who found meaning in what they were doing while they were still doing it, who stopped treating the present as a corridor and started treating it as a room worth being in. That shift doesn't happen automatically. It requires a kind of honest reckoning most people avoid. It asks you to sit down, quietly, and ask, what do I actually value? Not what I was told to value, not what looks good from the outside, but what genuinely matters to the person I am right now. That question is uncomfortable, but it is the beginning of a life that actually feels like yours. Your dream life isn't the problem. A dream life built on someone else's definition of success, that's the problem. A dream life treated as a finish line instead of a direction, that's the problem. A dream life that exists only in the future and never in the room you're standing in right now, that's the problem. The life you want is worth building, but build it consciously. Build it toward something that matters to you, not toward a feeling you think arrival will finally deliver. Because arrival isn't coming. Not the way you imagined. What's here, right now, in the ordinary Tuesday of your actual life? That's where happiness lives. Not at the destination, in the going.